Today's video is brought to you by Squarespace. So we're talking sneaker trends. They come, they go. Some trends last longer than others. Who remembers back when NMDs, Ultra Boosts were all the hype? Then it felt like things started to transition into a more retro direction as we saw the emergence of classics like the Jordan 1, the Nike Dunk Low become some of the most popular models amongst sneakerheads. So that brings us right into the topic of today's discussion as I talk about the best and worst trends of 2022. So just a disclaimer, this is all just my personal opinion. Y'all do not have to get upset. Well, you can get upset, but you don't gotta hate me. Just voice your opinion in the comments below. I mean, you might be putting me up on some game. So let's start off with New Balance, which this may be a hot take, but in 2022, New Balance has emerged as the go-to brand for sneakerheads. It feels like they've been doing everything right, from marketing to limited releases to collabing with some of the hottest designers in the game. So one thing about sneakerheads, they love exclusivity. And with the market being flooded with so many different colorways of the Jordan 1, so many different Nike Dunk Lows, I really feel like people were looking for the next big retro model, which is why the New Balance 550 became so popular. So the 550 shares similarities to the Jordan 1 based on the fact they're both basketball models and they're both sneakers that were designed back in the 80s. But I feel like with the lower cut of the New Balance 550, it has a wider appeal, similar to the Nike Dunk Low, because I think most people find it easier to wear low top sneakers, which has led to the rise in the popularity of the New Balance 550. But as the 550 continues to rise in popularity, it feels like it's sharing a similar fate to the Nike Dunk Low, where it's a model that's becoming so popular that it almost feels played out. But the good thing of the popularity of this model, it has shined light on some of New Balance's other silhouettes, from the classic 990 and all of its different versions to the New Balance 2002R. Now, for the people that are just too cool and feel like the 550 is so 2021, you'll probably catch them in a pair of Sambas, which yet again, you have another retro model, but this time coming from Adidas. So don't believe me? Check your Instagram feed. Look at all the hidden NY fit pick pages. 9 times out of 10, you'll probably catch those people rocking a pair of Sambas. Now, Adidas is in somewhat of hot water with the sneaker community after cutting ties with Ye, but when it comes to this model, they can do no wrong. From the hyped up collabs to the more GR releases, the Adidas Samba has to definitely be one of the it sneakers of 2022. Now, as far as Jordan brand goes, it's no secret that the Jordan 1 has lost some of its lust as of recent. I mean, just in 2022 alone, I can't really think of any other pair outside of the Lost and Found, which has really garnered a lot of hype in the sneaker community, you know, as much as per se the Jordan 4 has. So for me personally, growing up, I was always a huge Michael Jordan fan, as most people from my generation were, but the 4 was actually a little ahead of my time. So it wasn't until they started retroing Jordans that I actually fell in love with the 4. My first pair were the cement joints, so I can easily see the appeal of this model. I mean, it's super clean, simplistic design, and being as that it has a lower cut than something like the Jordan 1, I could see as it has probably a wider appeal to the general audience. So with popular releases like the A Ma Maniére collab and redesigns of classics like the Military Black, the Jordan 4 was definitely the it Jordan sneaker of 2022. Is the 3 up next for 2023? So before we get into the worst trend of the year, I want to let you guys know about an offer from the sponsor of today's video, Squarespace. So are you a content creator or looking to grow your business online, or both? Well, Squarespace has the tools to help you build a website about absolutely anything. Their easy to use templates can help you design your website to look exactly how you want it. Are you looking to sell products on your website? Well, no worries. So whether you're selling physical or even digital products, Squarespace has all the tools you need to start selling on your online website. Need help creating content for your site? Well, the Squarespace Video Studio can help create pro-level videos effortlessly. The Video Studio app helps you make and share engaging videos to tell your story that's gonna help drive sales on your website and grow your audience. And you know, most of your audience is gonna be checking out your site from their phone anyway, so all websites from Squarespace are optimized for mobile. Your content automatically adjusts so your site looks good basically from any device. So if you're interested in using the website builder tool, head over to squarespace.com/John Alexander for your free trial. Plus, you'll get 10% off your first website or domain. That's squarespace.com/John Alexander. All right, so let's get into what I feel like is the best as well as worst trend of the year. So let's start off with the worst, which is a trend that has been heating up over the years, but now in 2022 has completely reached a boiling point. And I'm talking about judging how hot a sneaker is based off of its resale value. So I'm not gonna act like I'm holier than thou and I'm not guilty of this, but we gotta do better, people, because it is directly a brand's marketing strategy to make releases limited. Think about it. If a sneaker is so limited that you're not able to actually cop it, you may actually cop an alternative, like say a consolation prize, another model from that brand, or you may even hit the resale market to buy that sneaker that you just missed out on. And this is exactly what brands want you to do, because the more we talk about certain sneakers, the more money and more dollar signs that these companies see. So don't get it twisted. It's still okay to be a hype beast, you know, every now and then, but let's not let the resale market determine what sneakers are hot and what are not. Trust me, if you buy what you like, your wallet's gonna thank you, and you're gonna feel much more satisfaction just wearing what you like and expressing your own personal style. Now, as for my favorite sneaker trend of 2022, it has to be the fact that sneakerheads are wearing less sneakers. So for this one, I gotta credit Ye. Although Crocs, they've been around for years, I feel like it wasn't until the release of the Yeezy Foam Runner that people started to take this footwear style a little more serious. So now you got the Yeezy Foam Runner, Yeezy Slides. You even got people rocking the Birkenstock Boston. So the slip-on has definitely emerged as one of the most popular footwear trends of 2022. So it feels like every major company is trying to capitalize off this trend, from high fashion designers to sporting companies. And it makes complete sense, being as that we just went through a major pandemic where most people were confined to being locked inside. So being cozy was a top priority, and that trend continues today. So with Yeezy being a forerunner in that industry, being as that they are temporarily out of the conversation, this leaves a big window of opportunity open for the next creator to take advantage of this lane, of course, until Ye drops his next big creation. So I absolutely love this trend. And is it just me, or does it feel like people are wearing more boots nowadays? Now, I know we're going into winter season, so it is appropriate for the season, but just does it feel like people are wearing more boots as like a personal style? Or is it that just I'm getting older and it's just becoming more of a part of my essential wardrobe? So let me know what you guys think about today's video in the comment section. Once again, thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. I'm J.A. Make sure you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Salute.